The amount of money that's wasted on meaningless education in this country and never ceases to amaze me. People who give money to Ivy League schools basically should just burn their money instead. I mean, it's a complete waste. Even the notion of paying $60,000, $70,000 in tuition for a year of university seems to me crazy. There's not a lot of attention paid to the value of a dollar spent in education. And the same is true for, healthcare and all kinds of things in this country where we seem to think that all that matters is how much we spend and not what we get in return. I go running at this track of Hotchkiss, which is a fancy private school that's not far from where I live upstate. This is a world-class running track that probably costs hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars. It's like a high school. Do we need to be spending money on giving random group of privileged high school students a world-class running track? No, that's crazy. But do we need to be spending money in order to expand educational opportunities for kids who otherwise wouldn't have them? Absolutely. It's not the spending of money that's the problem, it's where we're spending the money that's the problem. We're not thinking about the return on our investment. The ROI on a fancy athletic facility at Hotchkiss is zero. There should be a revitalization of public education in this country, and I think there should be a reassessment of where the value lies in a university education. If we can provide a quality university education for $5,000 a year in tuition or $10,000 a year in tuition, that is by definition going to be a more productive use of our time than if it's 4 or 5 times that. We pay a huge unacknowledged economic cost in having entire generations graduate from higher education with enormous debt burdens. The downstream consequences of that are huge. Those are people who are not buying homes and making productive investments with their money because they're saddled with these absurd debt burdens from their time in college. I think we should pay more attention to making public education option truly public again. The generation that came home from the Second World War, we built the state university system for them, and they were able to get educated and get a start in life for a tiny fraction of what public education costs today. And I think that's something we should try and return to.